The Hard Stuff All About Bones, written by Lisa Trumbauer. Body shapers. Lizards have one, elephants have one, even fish have one. You have one too. What is it? It's a skeleton. Skeletons are the bones inside animals' bodies. The skeleton is the frame that muscles and skin wrap around. Skeletons give all vertebrates, including humans, their shape. You can probably name many animals just by looking at their skeletons. The human skeleton has 206 bones, starting at the top with the skull and ending at the bottom with the toe bones. Many bones have muscles attached to them by tendons. These bones help us move. Some bones protect soft organs inside our bodies, such as the heart and brain, and many big bones have special areas in the center that make blood cells. Tissues called ligaments connect all the bones together to form the skeleton. To learn how bones work, let's take a closer look at different areas of the body. Heads up. Think about the human forehead, the part of the face above the eyebrows. The forehead is hard because the skull or cranium is under the skin. The cranium of is one set of bones in the body. It protects the brain, a very important and very soft organ. The cranium is like a crushed helmet, but it is not as strong. For that reason, people should wear a helmet for sports, such as biking and skating. If you think about your head, your skull might seem to be one piece. In fact, the skull is made up of many bones. The bones join at special joints called sutures. Unlike other joints, the sutures cannot move much. The skull has 22 bones, not counting the 6 in the ears and 1 in the throat under the cheeks. It is possible to feel the cheekbones. The jaw is made up of 2 bones. If you look at a skeleton, you might see something missing from its face, a nose. The part of the nose that sticks out is not bone. Your nose is made of a tissue called cartilage. Our nose can be touched and moved around. Cartilage. Cartilage can bend, your bones cannot. You also have cartilage at the ends of bones. Cartilage keeps bones from rubbing against each other. Skeletons also have teeth, but teeth are not bones. Teeth are harder than bones. The outside of a tooth is made of enamel. Enamel is the hardest thing in the body. Put your back into it. The skull connects to the spinal column or backbone. The first few parts of the spinal column start at the back of the neck. These bumps form your backbone and continue all the way to your hips. The bones in the back are called vertebrae. The spinal column has 2 jobs. First, it protects the spinal cord, which runs through the vertebrae. The spinal cord is the place where the nerves meet to send information to the brain. The second job of the spinal column is to let bodies bend, twist, roll, and flip. The backbone is a chain of bones, not one solid bone. It's flexible and can move in many directions. The skull is not the only set of bones attached to the backbone. The ribs and pelvic bones are attached to it too. The ribs protect the lungs and heart. The lungs and heart lie inside the ribs, which form the rib cage. If a person bangs on their chest, the lungs and heart don't get crushed because the ribs form a strong wall around them. A rib cage has 12 bones on each side. Near the top of the spinal column are the shoulder blades and the collarbones. These bones make up the shoulders. Near the bottom of the spinal column, two hip bones make up the pelvis. On each side, a pelvic bone looks like a small ball. That's because it holds the intestines and other lower body organs. And now the limbs, arms and hands let people lift and hold things. Legs and feet help people move around. The bones inside the lips help people do these actions. Arms each contain 3 bones. One bone is the upper arm bone attached at the top to the shoulder. Two bones make up the lower arm between the elbow and the wrist. The wrist and hand together have more bones than any part of the body, 27. That's a total of 54 bones for both hands. Because wrists and hands have so many bones, they are flexible and precise. If they weren't, people couldn't do things like tying shoelaces or writing. The bones of the legs and feet are like the bones of the arms and hands. The top of the leg is one solid bone called the thigh bone. The bottom of the leg has two bones. Between the upper and lower parts of the leg is one more bone, the kneecap. The kneecap lies over the knee joint. It protects the tendons beneath it that let the leg bend. Like the hand, the foot contains many bones, 26. That's 52 bones for both teeth. The ankle and heel of a foot have 7 bones. The ball of a foot has 5 bones. The foot has 14 toe bones, 2 for the big toe and 3 each for the other toes. Skin and tissue on the bottoms or soles of the feet protect the bones when people jump and run. Don't get out of joint. Along with 206 bones, the adult human body has over 100 joints. Joints are the places where bones meet. Bones are hard and do not bend. We can bend and twist because bones connect at joints. Not all joints are the same. The joint where the upper arm bone connects to the shoulder bone is a ball and socket joint. The connection between the upper leg bone and the hip bone is another joint of this type. The top end of the upper arm bone has a ball shape. This ball fits into a round hole or socket in the shoulder. The elbow joint and the knee joint are hinge joints. Hinge joints bend only one way. The joints between the vertebrae are swivel joints, which tilt and turn. The last type of joint is a suture, like those on the skull. Sutures connect bones but do not move much. Inside your bones may feel hard and solid like rocks, but they are not. Bones are alive with millions of bone shells. Bone shells need oxygen and food just like other shells. On the outside, a bone is hard and solid. This part is the compact bone. Below the compact bone is the spongy bone. Spongy bone has holes to keep the bones light, so our muscles can lift them. Inside the spongy bone is a bone marrow. The body uses bone marrow to make blood cells. About half a pound of bone marrow makes about 50 billion red blood cells every day. Keeping bones healthy, even though bones are strong, they can break if they are hit hard enough. Broken bones can be fixed. Healing a broken bone takes a little help from a doctor and a lot of help from bone shells. For a bone to heal correctly, the bone must be put back in the way it was before the break. Doctors may move broken bones to put them back in place. They set a cast around the body part where the bone were broken. The cast keeps the body part from moving so the bone can heal. As soon as a bone breaks, bone shells begin repairing it. Holding the broken bone in place with a cast lets the bone shells do their job. Bones need to stay healthy to remain strong. Exercising regularly is the best way to keep bones in good working order. Eating a well-balanced diet helps the bone marrow produce healthy blood cells. Legumes such as peas or pinto beans and other vegetables and fruits are good for bones. Foods rich in calcium, such as dairy products and fortified soy milk, rice milk, and orange juice, can also help bones grow. Bones give a body its shape and they also give it much more. They allow the body to move, sit, stand, and write. Human bodies wouldn't be the same without bones.